As you may have noticed, I am not Jeff at all. I am Savannah. Jeff is busy. I think he's doing school something, and yes, so hi, I'm substituting for Jeff. Oh man. You guys have not really talked about anything this week. So yeah. Katie talked about sandwiches. I don't really like sandwiches, so I don't have much to say about that. James is with Hallie. James is in my state. I'm in Texas. James is in Texas. Yeah, woo, party. I think he's still there. Okay, so what I'm gonna talk about, just like on my own tangent thing, is Christmas. Okay, so here's the thing, is I am not a religious person at all, but I love Christmas, right? I knew a girl who was Hindi, and her family still did Christmas too. So what I've come to sort of accept, which I don't think anyone else has come to accept, is that Christmas is more of a cultural thing at this point than a Christian thing. And to be fair, I'm sure I'm not like introducing this fact to anyone, but it was not originally even a Christian holiday. It was like pagan or something. Yeah, it was pagan. And the Christians were just like, we're gonna pretend that this is Jesus' birthday. And I get that like it still holds religious connotation for religious people, but I don't see why it needs to be only that, just like Thanksgiving. And I know that for you Canadians that are half of this channel, it's never been about the Pilgrims and the Indians, but Americans, that's what Thanksgiving was originally about, basically, was the Pilgrims and the Indians. So people are like, well, it's not really about that anymore. Like, stop talking about the Pilgrims and the Indians. It's just about being thankful for things. It's just about giving thanks. And so why can't Christmas have the same thing where it's not even about that anymore, about the birth of Jesus? It's just about, you know, being happy and like loving people and giving gifts. Because I mean, a lot of people, they talk about like you shouldn't be allowed to have a Christmas tree in a public place. You shouldn't say Merry Christmas. You shouldn't have like a Merry Christmas banner in a public place, stuff like that. But it doesn't need to be religious. It's just cultural at this point. Like it really is. It really is. I still love Christmas and I'm not religious. Like I said, my Hindi friend celebrates Christmas and she's Hindi, which is obviously has nothing to do with Christmas at all. And like what I really want to know is like I want to know James' perspective on this because I know he's religious, and I think the rest of you aren't. I'm not positive, but I think that's right. Also, I don't know who's subbing for Katie. Maybe whoever subs for Katie. I'm pretty sure Katie's getting a sub. I've been told that Katie is getting a sub. So whoever subs for Katie may or may not be. I would like to hear it from the perspective of a religious person because I think they might be more defensive of it being like remaining religious, and I would like to hear why it needs to be, because it wasn't originally, right? Like it just wasn't. It was pagan. So yeah, it's just a thing now. It's just a thing to be happy and celebrate, and yes, it's nice and I love it, and you get gifts from awesome people and you get to go home and see your family and you get school off. Sweaters. There are a lot of sweaters during Christmas. Lights. Christmas lights. It's just a nice time of year, and I don't want to have it be like contained and people be like, don't talk about Christmas because it's religious. No, like I'm all for separating church and state. I think that's a good thing, but it doesn't have to be church. It can just be culture, and separating culture from state is stupid and doesn't make sense. So yes, that is what I think about Christmas. Yeah, okay, I'm not used to this channel. This is odd. Yeah, so Katie, I think, is having a sub tomorrow. So I don't know who to sign off to, but bye! I had fun visiting across the 49th. Jeff told me that the only rule was that I had to have fun, and so yes, I had fun. So I will see you tomorrow, Katie's sub.